Okay, I'm definitely taking my time now. If I didn't the last time, because my son had to use my phone, and I'm using my phone to do the timestamps. Okay, I want to do something a little different. These cars are good. The anyway, first of all, let me slow down. All right, let me get to the uniform of it. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. All right. I'm here to give fire signs Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, cross watchers. You guys are welcome. It doesn't matter where the placement is in your chart, normally sun, moon, and rising. Okay. Um, it would resonate. But to me, as a reader, and as someone who gives messages and does energy readings, I feel like a message is a message, okay? And it doesn't necessarily matter what zodiac sign you are. We all can get a message. Like, you can be sitting back, excuse me, y'all, listening to two people have a talk. I don't know where all this gas is coming from. I don't know. Some of you guys could be gassy. I don't know. Some guys could have indigestion or something. I don't know. I'm not normally like this. Okay. But you can just be hearing someone in your area have a communic I keep saying a communication, have a conversation, okay? And as you're listening, you could be at work, you could be at school, you could be anywhere, okay? You could be in a grocery store. Matter of fact, it can be on the radio or on TV as well. All right. A message is a message. You can hear something that resonates with you, and you're like, wow, yeah, I didn't even think about it that way. Or, man, yeah, that's exactly the same thing that I just went through. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter whether you are a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's why I always say cross watchers are welcome. If you're just here, just tuning in, viewing my videos, or just viewing random channels, welcome. Okay. And if you get a message, comment. Don't be afraid to comment. Okay. Um, did I write signals? I was typing so fast. Hello, fire signals. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if it resonates with you. Thank you for viewing. So y'all know that I made that mistake. Okay. All right. First of all, what we're gonna do is tap into the Akashic records. All right. We're gonna start off with Aries. Okay. Aries, we are at 422. I'm going to remember that as April the 22nd. Okay. Because like I said, my son has my phone normally. Nah, you know what? Hold on. The only thing about it is once the live ends, the comments, they disappear. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it to where timestamps. Yes, please timestamp. Well, I don't have any moderators because I just don't right now. Uh, Nothing to see here. We popped out. Restore chat. All right, y'all, give me a minute to get it together because there's no rush, okay? Some of you guys could be figuring this out in life, all right? Community participants, timestamps. I wish it would timestamp itself. All right, I'm trying to find enjoy, engage with your audience. I do want to do that. I do see the more I go live, the more comfortable I am to where it's like, I can slow down and not rush and end it, get it all over with. And Aries, I'm gonna start a new time for you guys. I don't know what I'm looking for to where the chat it stays. Okay. Anyway, so we're at, and I'm gonna write it here. I hope y'all don't mind. I'm pretty sure y'all don't. 6 minutes, and I can't see. Now I can't see. Oh my God! Now I gotta stand up again. 6 minutes, and we're gonna say 50, and that's for Aries. I'll get it together once my son bring my phone back. Good evening. Hey, what's up, bro? What's going on? Yeah, I'm just getting some live view time in. Trying to go live more often, okay? I hope everything's going good for you. I know I hadn't texted you in a while. It's been a couple of days. But I did go over to Daddy's house for the 4th of July. It was nice. It was nice. It was nice. All right, we're starting with Aries at 6:50. All right. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Bro, what are okay? You know what? And I was gonna start off with the water signs, and I didn't. I was gonna start off with the water signs because I wanted to do Cancer, but I didn't. I said no, I'm being messy. All right, Aries. It says be present. Be present. It says you are ungrounded and spending too much time in your head. Something has caused you to retreat to your mind. It's time to bring consciousness to it so you can resolve it and start living life more fully again. So Aries, it looked like some of you guys are in your head about a situation, and it happens. It happens to all of us. But whatever this is, for it to come out in your read, it has to be something serious, okay? You guys, you get in your head. Like I said, we all do. We all get in our head sometimes, but really the thing about it, Aries, is being in your head, especially for a long time. Like, it's okay to go there and to like try to sort things out. But then when you start overthinking, you know what I'm saying? And then you're thinking a little bit too much about it. And then you're like, well, what if it's not that? What if it was this that happened and this is why it happened? Or what if it wasn't this person? What if it was the other person? And then before you know it, like, you just got a whole bunch of confusion going on in your head. All right. Spirit is saying for those of you who are resonating with that message to get out of your head and be present. For them to understand that it's time for you to be present. There is something that you don't need to miss that's going on around you. Okay. There's something going on in your energy or something that is about to go on around you. Okay. And you don't want to miss out on the opportunity because you're focused on the past or something that happened, and you're trying to, instead of, this one thing about it is a lot of times we can get more clarity in a situation if we just went to a person and communicated. Okay. But because a lot of us feel like that opening up to someone and being vulnerable to them about how we feel is going to make us look a little weak or whatever, we choose not to. So we decided to play detective on our own, okay? And now here we are in our head, just like all out in left field. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe when the situation first happened and you was thinking about it, you was like, yeah, that's probably what it is. But now you just playing, you know what I'm saying, with the situation. And it's like your imagination is getting the best of you, pretty much. Okay. And if you're not careful, it can allow you to manifest things that are not, meant for you to, you know, be involved in. All right. You can manifest things to you by playing with them in your head. All right. So Spirit is saying, get out of your head, be present. Okay. It could be someone around you. I don't know. I'm doing it, shuffling the tarot now, but it could be someone around you that needs your attention. Okay. Some of you guys are definitely, this is how you're coming off. This is your energy, fire energy. Some guys are coming off as like blocked. You're setting up boundaries. You're like blocked off. You know what I'm saying? Simply just blocked. Okay. Some of you guys could have blocked somebody. All right. Or someone could have you blocked and you're like, okay, well, what happened? I don't know. We really ain't even really talk about nothing. Nothing really happened. So why am I blocked? I mean, the thing about it, and I tell people, you really never know what someone is going through. Okay. So if someone is not communicating with you, even if you reach out to them and they don't reach back out to you, we just never know. I had to learn that in life. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that that person doesn't want to talk to you or they have some type of issue with you. Especially if you guys know, if you know that y'all didn't have no disagreements or nothing like that. Okay. Somebody just feels like they need to set some boundaries and it may not even have anything to do with you. It just could have everything to do with themselves. Okay. Maybe they feel like they have too many people around them playing in their energy. Okay. And they're just going within, and learning more about themselves. Yeah. Somebody could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. All right. But someone is trying to gain clarity. Someone is getting downloads as well. Oh, wow. Aries, for some of you guys, make sure that you ground yourself, especially if you're on a new path or a new journey in life, because some of you guys are getting a lot of spiritual downloads and it has you up here. You know what I'm saying? Like real high. Like, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you ground yourself because you don't really want to miss out on really what's going on. Really, why I keep saying really. You don't want to miss out on what's going on around you by being, too focused on your spiritual self. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to have a balance. I don't know. I learned the saying when I used to go to church that, sometimes we can be so spiritual that we're no earthly good. Okay. So be mindful of that. Okay. Also be mindful of people that come across you that may try to make it seem like they're very spiritual. Okay. Because everybody, that's crazy. That is crazy. We have the King of Wands, King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords that just came out together. All right. Some of you guys have some connections coming your way. Some soul connections, okay? They're divine and they're meant to happen. It's like fated. And you don't really want to miss out on that being in your head. Whatever it is that happened, okay? Whatever it is that happened, Spirit is saying snap out of it. I don't know. But Spirit is definitely saying that it's time for you to snap out of that. All right. Let me see if I can get another message for you, Aries, because that was I'm getting all these very like specific messages. Look at that. More sword energy. I will tell you this, and then I'm going to move on to the next sign, Aries. Be very careful that you don't hold on to something that happened in the past. And this could be for you, or it could be for an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. But make sure that you don't hold on so tightly to something that happened in your past that is making you bitter. Okay. And it's keeping you blocked off from gaining clarity and seeing things clearly. Okay. You know how sometimes people be like, oh, all men are the same, or all women are the same, or, you know, people are no good and this is that. Like, some people just really have a negative outlook on others because of some negative situation that they went through in the past. But it's time for you to heal that and get past that. All right, we're at 1722. Let's see, 22. And we're Aries, Leo. We're at Leo. I hope this is. All right. Let me shuffle the cards. Hello, Leo. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys a spirit message for this time. Okay, you could be Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You could be cross watching for Leo as well. All right. That things resonate with you the way that they do. Take what resonates, and if it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it fit. Okay. Because everything is not personal. This is not a personal read. So don't take it personal, please. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Hold on, y'all. Show me the energies. What is the Oracle card, the Akashic Oracle truth that needs to come out for Leo? Leo. Something ain't right, Leo. Something is not right. Okay. Someone's not feeling right on the inside. I don't know. Somebody probably need to go and get like just an annual checkup. You just feel like things aren't, you don't feel like yourself. Okay. You don't feel like yourself. You feel like something's not right. Okay. All right. The card that came out for you is Release Judgment, Leo. All right. It says hope. I swear. Aries just had the same message almost. It says holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your vision. Release it, y'all. I don't know why. It seems like every time I do my tarot reads and I'm speaking, it's like my sinuses always act up. So please excuse me. Okay. It says release it and see the world in your path with clear eyes. Okay. And here I am. Some of you guys, you might be on the cusp of Leo and Virgo, because no shade to Virgo, but I'm picking up Virgo energies. Okay. It says obligation. Stop telling yourself you should when you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself. You stop your flow of abundance. Some of you guys are being hard on yourself for something. Okay. Some guys feel like you're supposed to be further along in life than you are. Some of you guys, you feel you don't feel good within your body, and you're just like creating all kind of like scenarios of what could be going on with you. Okay, Spirit said, cool down. Okay, cool down, because what you're doing, you're just making things worse. Okay, some of you guys are being too judgmental on yourself. Okay, and you are, Leo, thinking that other people are your biggest critics. That's crazy, because I was just saying that I have Leo as my rising when it comes to Vedic astrology, and the Vedic astrology resonates more with me than Western or tropical astrology. But some of you guys are your own worst critic. Okay, you just have high standards. Okay, and you feel like everything should be going a certain way. Okay, if things don't go your way, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. Okay, and some of you guys see it that way, like, oh, it didn't happen, so I'm a failure. No, you're not a failure. That just means that either you need to take a different path, or it's just not time for it right now. Okay, don't do that to yourself. All right, stop judging yourself. Don't judge other people as well. Some of you guys are judging other people because they're not where you feel like they need to be in life. Okay, this could be anybody around you, family, spouse, children. Okay, and here you are thinking that, just because someone is not where they are in life, that you have to insert yourself into their life. You have to give of your energies. You're going to drain yourself. Okay, that's what you're going to do. You're going to drain yourself, and then at the end of the day, who's going to be there to fill you up? Okay, slow down. Take it slow. Okay, take your time. Think about it. Okay, because it might not be as bad as you're seeing it, because for some of you guys it's saying that you're not seeing something clearly. Okay, some of you guys have some standards. Okay, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your standards. I'm not saying that. We all, to each their own. Okay, I like what I like, you like what you like, they like what they like. Okay, so you let people have what it is that they want. Okay, everybody is not the same, and everybody is not on the same path. Whether this is for you, Leo, or for somebody in your energy. Okay, you can't be out here judging people, thinking that they should be doing this and they should be doing that, or people can't be out here judging you. Okay, and if you getting people coming back to you telling you what somebody said, because Leos, y'all can be a little sensitive sometimes, you know because y'all want people to know that y'all got it together. And a lot of times y'all do. Y'all do have it together, but nobody's perfect. Okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay? Nobody's obligated to please anybody. Nobody's obligated to live up to anybody else's expectations. Okay? And I'm shuffling the hell out of these cards, y'all. Okay, so somebody is definitely overdoing it. Somebody is definitely overstimulated about a certain situation when it comes to judgment and obligations. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys are definitely on the Leo Virgo cusp, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. This is the Hermit card. Okay. This is talking about going in. All right. And reflecting on what it is that's going on with you. Okay. Because we can't control what's going on around us. Okay. Especially until we control what's going on within us. Okay. And even if we do get to the point to where we master ourselves, to where we can control what we got going on within us, we still can't control what's going on around us. So you are not obligated to make sure that somebody is doing something that you want them to do, or vice versa. Yeah, you could be dealing with an Aries. I told you that came out for Aries. Something came out for Aries too. Some guys are dealing with an Aries. But I'm hearing you allow people to live. Some of you guys could be dealing with your children, having a situation with your children. You allow people to do what it is that they do, okay? And the only thing that you can do is pray for them and pray for their protection. Other than that, let them go, okay? Let them experience life. Let them make their own mistakes, okay? You don't hold that against them because they didn't listen to you, especially when they're children. It don't matter if they're children or not. You let people. It's crazy how you guys are getting all major arcana. Okay, somebody is going to face the music. Somebody is going to face the music. Okay, and the thing about it is, for some of you guys, this is what you were trying to prevent. You were trying to prevent somebody from having a tower moment. But Leo, you can't. You can't. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. More Aries. And oh my God. If one more major arcana comes out, this means that this is divinely, this is fated to happen. Okay. Leo, some of you guys, you could have Virgo in your chart. You could be on the cusp of Aries. Aries. Some of you guys are dealing with an Aries, or you have Aries in your chart. But some of you guys are cussed with Leo and Virgo. All right. And you're seeing someone just live freely. Okay. And when I say freely, it's like they're a little risky. All right. And the thing about it is you see them running into a tower moment. Okay. Because maybe you have experience, or you lived and you was on a certain path or a similar path as this person, and it caused a little disruption in your life. Okay, for some of you guys, you're concerned about someone getting locked up. Okay, out here being foolish. Okay, Spirit is saying release that. You had all, let me pull one more. But you got all major arcana. I pulled 4 tarot for you. You got the Hermit card, the Fool card, the Tower card, and the Hangman card. Okay. Some of you guys, you're scared to take a risk on a certain situation. It's something that you want to do, or you're being led to do. Okay. Or you feel obligated to do. And you're sitting back in your head about it because you don't want it to go wrong. You don't want things to go wrong. Okay. Some of you guys feel like if you move forward with this thing that you're being obligated to do, that it's going to cause some issues for you in the near future. Okay. Not necessarily, but I mean, all major arcana. Give me one more for Leo, please. For some of you guys, this already happened to you. Okay. And you learned your lesson. Okay. You learned about prejudgment and judging a situation before you jump in it. And you learned about obligations. Okay. Ace of Wands, this is your energy. Okay. Some of you guys are on a whole new path. All right. And you have a new beginning. Okay. So the thing about it is the universe is ever never going to take us through something without giving us a new beginning. The universe is never going to take something from us or allow us to lose something without giving it back to us. Okay. All right. So we're at 30 minutes and 45. And let's say Sagittarius. 30. Y'all, I cannot see. And I'm tired of standing up. I don't even remember what I said. 30. You know what? We're going to say 30 minutes and 50. But now we're at, this is sad, y'all. Trying to do everything on by myself, and when I'm live, normally I write it down. That way I can remember it, but I just have to go and rewatch it. Caring connection. All right, Sagittarius. Some of you guys are in some type of a connection. This could be a love connection or a connection with your children, somebody that's near and dear to you, because it says caring connection. It says a new supportive relationship is on the horizon. It might be a kindred spirit or possibly even romance. It could be someone new or the deepening of an existing relationship. Open your heart to this new connection. All right. Isn't it amazing how like we can like feel connected or just be connected to someone, and we go through life with them, okay? All, not all good, but not all bad, all right? And it's like, regardless of what you go through with this person, it's like, I don't want to be without them, okay? Some of you guys are connecting with someone that you don't want to be without, but you guys have went through a lot, okay? This could be love, it could be kindred, like I said, but it could be work, it could be anything, any types of connections, okay? It could be somebody new coming in that you feel like a soul connection with, like you've known them before, okay? And the thing about it is, you guys are like connecting to the point to where it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. It's like, how did I become so connected to this person so fast? Or why am I so deeply connected to this person? For some of you guys, it's like some of you guys have a Bonnie and Clyde relationship where you go, they go. Okay. I don't know. It's a reward and recognition. Congratulations. Your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. That's what I say. You know, a lot of times in life, we are like forced to give up on connections, okay, with people, all right, with jobs, with, you know, friends. We're forced to give up on them because they're not, it's just not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be on a whole different journey. So this could be someone that you grew up with. All right. But for whatever reason, it's like you can't, or this person can't leave you alone. They can't leave your side. Like y'all might go a couple of weeks or a couple of months without communication. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like out of the blue, y'all start pulling on each other's energy. You know what I'm saying? And it was something about this connection that's rewarding. It's gonna be rewarding. Show me more for Sagittarius. Y'all, and I know y'all can, yeah. Some guys, this has to do with love. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign, especially with these dolphins here. Okay. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces, Sagittarius. Okay. And you and this person have been through a lot of storms together. All right. Or this person could be, you know how you have connections with people and it's like they're what you would call like a problem child. And it was like no matter what type of trouble this person got in, you didn't leave their side. Like you got tired and y'all probably didn't talk for a while. But then when they called you, it's like you was always there for them. And because of that, I don't know what this person has come into. This person could have came into some type of fortune. They could have got some money or I don't know. I don't want to really want to say that. But yeah, with a 10 here. For some of you guys, this person could have passed away and left you some things. Okay. Okay. So some of you guys could get some type of inheritance from someone. Show me more of the energy surrounding Sagittarius. Sagittarius, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. I know my son better bring my damn phone back in here. Shit. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, someone had a strong connection. Okay. Wow. I'm seeing a lot, but this is like real deep and touching. For some of you guys, somebody manifested you, okay, because they knew what type of person that you were, or they knew what type of person that they needed on their side or by their side, okay. You could be dealing with a Gemini. Well, Gemini is your opposite sign. I'm getting a lot of messages, y'all, and I don't know whether I want to repeat them or not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. But for some of you guys, this was a soul connection, like a past life connection. And like I said, for some of you guys, someone either they passed away or they went away. Okay. And it's like during you guys' connection, y'all had this conversation like, um, if I ever leave, just know that I'm coming back. Okay. So somebody was like, expect me to come back with this three of wands here. This is your energy, Sagittarius. Okay. And I see a reunion. All right. I see a reunion with someone from your past. Could be a Pisces. Yep. Y'all lost communication or y'all just, went on different paths. And someone is manifesting you back to them. Wow. For some of you guys, this is a love connection. For others of you, it's just like a connection, like y'all were like best friends. That's crazy. It's something about a moon, a full moon in Pisces, or you could be dealing with a Pisces. I see Gemini energy here too. Yeah, I don't know. Soulmate energy could be twin flame too. All right. All right, you guys. And I don't know. My energy is just drained right now. I don't think I'm gonna do another live read today. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed being on here. Thank you for everybody that stopped in. My brother, my big brother, stopped in during the fire reads, fire sign reads. All right. Yeah, I'm about to relax.